Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Pulse Podcast. I am your host, Big Mike. I am here. We are here to recap another wild week in sports. Fun week, wild week, depends on your perspective, and we're going to give you ours. Two-man power trip running tonight. Can't do it alone without the mad producer, Podcast Poppy.
Triple H and Stone Cold in 2002.
Shout out to Swerve. Love the heel turn.
A vertebraker.
That
a little bit.
That camera angle was. I thought he killed Kenny. I thought he killed Kenny. I thought he killed Kenny there for a second because it definitely didn't look like he got him up all the way. But Kenny's okay, and it looked nasty. And Swerve is now the heel we needed.
Good.
And I'm just praying that he costs Hangman the title.
You hate that man.
Man. When he said that he'll have no more title shots ever, I literally sat up in my chair like, what? Ooh. We going Cody Rhodes here? I'll never have to see you with that belt again? But that's neither here nor there. We have other things to talk about, even though when we're on a two-man power trip, wrestling gets talked about up in these parts.
Yeah, buddy.
We're the only real ones in here watching. Shout out to Bianca Belair. Hopefully, she'll be able to do what you just did at some point next week.
They said, girl, her figure ain't broken. She gets surgery. That girl was pregnant. That's what's going around now. And I'm like, yo, feeding Montez real good.
Montez is eating well.
You know who also is eating well? That boy Tama Tonga.
He also has not turned down a steak in a while.
Take him out of the testing pool. Let Tama Tonga just juice. Let him just get real big. And let that man just lift weights and take steroids. Remember when AJ Styles came back from his injury and he had that feud with LA Knight and he was juiced to the gills? And when Randy came back, and Randy was like 275. I'm like, oh my God.
Randy was eating well.
Randy now is like, say what you want. Randy coming back at like 280 is the best Randy's looked.
It's the best.
He's the best physical.
This is the final cell form. This is final cell. This is
like perfect. Like, yeah, we'll give you the 2009 Randy. That guy right now. That guy right now at 280. Great look. So do the same thing for Tama Tonga. Let Tama Tonga just take a little needle here, needle there. Give him this thing called HGH and let him lift some weights. He showed his workout stack on Instagram and was just talking. They asked about Ukraine. He was like, y'all good over there? He goes, y'all got time to be on Instagram Live?
He has so much potential to really be an all-timer because he's really funny.
Love that Tama Tonga.
He's really funny.
I've always been a fan of Tama Tonga.
And contrary to what the IWC thinks, I think he's actually pretty good in the ring.
Oh, I think Tama Tonga's awesome. Tonga Loa.
Yeah, he needs some work. His limitations.
He used to be so good.
I've seen some of their old matches. I can't believe I'm watching the same person.
If you were to look back at Guerrillas of Destiny 10 years ago, what they were doing in ROH and New Japan, you'd be like, that guy's Tonga Loa? That guy's Tonga Loa? They had this one match. God, I think like 2018. I think they were wrestling the Briscoes. And for whatever reason, Tonga Loa just started screaming, fuck, every time he got hit. He's getting chopped. He goes, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. He's like just cursing, screaming at the top of his lungs every time. And it's one of the most entertaining matches I've ever seen. But, like, it was a banger of a match. But, like, it's so crazy how, like, shitty he's gotten. And I noticed it, like, right before he left New Japan when he tried to do a 619. And he kind of just, like, fell.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, no. And now he just botches everything. He even botched his, like, debut.
He had a rough stretch when he first came up, and then got hurt. Then immediately.
I mean, he was like in the middle of kind of doing like good like camera work. Like he was just great reactions and all that stuff. Like that's him at his best is doing that stuff because boy, that guy can't wrestle anymore. But Tama Tonga, man. Tama Tonga is so
I need him to do that every week.
And he's got great music.
You never hear it because we always hear Solo, who I think
Who
you
has
don't
the
like Solo.
worst.
No,
Solo's I hate his entrance so
Solo's
bad.
music is tough.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Dun,
it's
dun,
not.
Dun, dun,
it's
dun,
terrible.
Dun, 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 dun. I came for it all. Dun, 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 dun.
It sounds even worse when you say it.
Well, I
already hate it.
I don't have bass in.
It's terrible. It's fucking terrible.
It's a good song. It's a good song.
And Jeff Cobb doesn't do anything.
He's just there.
Or Mateo, JC Mateo.
He's also 50, so I don't need him to do a lot.
He's also not a Pacific Islander.
That part bothers me a little bit, but.
Did it bother you that one of the what the fuck is it? I think it was Joaquin Wilde isn't Spanish either when he was in the LWO?
When I found that out,
yeah, he's Filipino.
I was like, "Oh, y'all are racist here. Y'all are racist.
Listen, I would always joke because WWE with Vince running it was so fucking just bad. Every black guy that came to the company was going to be in the New Day. And then it was, once the LWO became a thing, I was like, just put Damian Priest in the fucking LWO. Go put fucking Karrion Kross in the LWO. Once they find out you're Spanish, you're Mexican. Just put them in there.
You're done.
You're done. You're cooked. That's your type.
We're going to put you in a mask. We're going to call you something stupid that ends with an O. And then that's your life.
And then they quietly disbanded the LWO. Everybody's New Day. That was my favorite thing. I would hit up our good old personal friend Chris and just be like, "Oh, New Day." When Royce Keys debuted, I messaged him. I was like, "New Day."
I actually wouldn't be surprised by it, but I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna push him.
I don't know. There's again. I think it's his height for me. He could be a dominant mid card guy. Mid card guy.
Or a dominant muscle.
For whom? Because again, he's short. He's shorter than everybody he would muscle for. Unless you. What do you feel about this like AJ Styles like show that's about to come up?
So I don't know. Are they setting us up for a one more match?
I think they are. And I'm like, I hate that. What was the point? Because that send off sucked. Like it did not. They did not give AJ anything of what he deserved at all.
I thought that was a great match, though.
It was a great match, but like they let him kind of go out there. He didn't take his gloves off. Nobody came out down. To do anything. I was like, that just didn't feel right at all. And now they're gonna all of a sudden do this like AJ Styles like thank you tour. However many weeks later,
because they're in Atlanta.
However many weeks later, that seems cheap, and it's gonna turn into Gunther.
Gunther's gonna
one
do something.
more time. Do you think you got 1-on-1 with the phenomenal one?
He's either gonna do something like that, or he's gonna beat Dragon Lee with.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna Mark Henry John Cena him. He's gonna come out with the salmon suit. Did he? He already did that though. That's the problem. He literally already did that. Yeah. If this is what they're gonna do, this is terrible. I hate that shit. But this all kind of just stemmed because they didn't really get a contract done. So maybe they got a contract done.
Maybe they got something done. Maybe he's in the box. Oh no, it's gonna open at Chamber. Jericho, that's got to be Jericho. If it's not Jericho,
Jericho's
then I don't
contract
know what
which is frozen with AEW. Because we've been hearing for 3 years Jericho's coming back. But hey, the internet knows all, right?
They know everything.
They could have swore he was
going to be in the Rumble.
He was going to be in the Rumble, and then he was going to be in last year's Chamber, and he was going to debut at Survivor Series, and
Yeah, he was going to be at Survivor Series. I remember that.
He was going to be in John Cena's farewell tour.
That too. He was going to be the mystery opponent.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which wouldn't have made sense because him and Cena didn't really have any like.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't remember. I know I'm considered Unk now, but like I don't remember Cena and Jericho really doing much.
Mm-mm.
In like, that is everyone else's stuff. You don't need to have Jericho. They don't have a history.
So I'm glad he didn't.
Yeah, because that would have been weird. Everybody would have respected it, but I don't know. Shout out to AJ Styles.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the All-Star game. The All-Star weekend, actually.
All-Star weekend. Taco Fall getting his NBA tryout.
And boy, oh boy, did he make them look crazy in that celebrity game.
What a fall from grace that guy was in the NBA like 3 years ago, and now he's in the NBA All-Star game. Celebrity game. What classifies as a celebrity?
I don't know, because
he plays in China.
I am Unk status too, because some of them out there, I was like, who?
I knew most of them. Like, shout out to Shams, sucking.
Shams, terrible.
Sucks at reporting, sucks at hoop. Trash.
He was setting himself up for failure. It's like, you was doing a lot of talking, man. You got to go. You got to get a bucket.
He wasn't getting the ball either. Shout out to Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen was hooping.
Every year we find a football player that's really good at ball.
Keenan Allen was hooping.
And he's not bad. He's not bad.
It makes sense.
Give him credit. He's not bad. Jeremy Lin, just kind of out there. Looked like
he wasn't trying to.
He wasn't trying to.
Jeremy Lin was the best player on the court, and he was just like, nah.
I'm not gonna do that to you.
I could cook every single one of y'all here. I'm good. That's not what I'm here for.
Mm-mm.
Meanwhile, Jason Williams was trying.
Just ran out of gas.
Yeah, he was trying. Giannis like, Taco, come here. He said, for every shot you make down there, you could shoot a three.
I was surprised at like everybody out there wanted to win. Like that was them really playing.
Ironically enough, that kind of set the tone for the weekend, to be honest, because everything was kind of competitive. Hold on. No, two things really weren't competitive, but we'll get to that. But
the rookie game,
the All-Star, the Rising Stars games were very good.
They were very good.
They were very good.
I enjoyed that.
My boy Jaeger Gilman
was out here.
He was hooping. That boy nice. That boy nice. He's nice. He's not like, I'm not saying he's fucking like, oh, he's sick, but he can play.
Yeah, right.
He can play. Shut up.
He had some Harper on Harper crime. Harper on Harper crime.
For game.
I just knew he was going to make that too.
I
knew that had sibling. Oh, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this.
You may not have been there because you are the big brother. I have been there with the little brother, and you live for that. Where you look at your brother, you're like, bitch. Bitch. Especially the way Steven and I am, where we'll just sit here and just talk shit for hours at a time. So that, related to that, love that. Shout out to my guy Dylan Harper. That's who I wanted in the draft. But coin flip cost me not to get the second pick of the draft. Physical harm.
More on the way.
No. Oh, stop. Going into Saturday, I was not mad at a 5:00 start.
I wasn't mad at it because it was Valentine's Day, so I was still able to go to dinner and go to a movie afterwards. But
I was lucky because I cooked, so I stayed home. So I got to watch all of it. I made some teriyaki salmon and roasted potatoes, and it looked good. So I popped it on my Alexa while I was cooking. And boy, What they started off with a 3-point contest,
Yeah,
which surprised me
surprised me too.
because they said fuck TNT and how they used to do things. We're changing everything. We also found out that the NBA is like increased in ratings and all that stuff, and it turns out when you make basketball accessible to the people who watch your sport, it works because you don't have to illegally stream everything because everything's on cable and only cable. Now it's on all these streaming services, and look at that! All the ratings are up, and everybody is not saying a thing about how the ratings are up because it goes against the narrative.
That
Also,
old
you
people
want to hear my hot take on it?
Yes.
I think it's also because Inside the NBA is not on TV anymore like that.
You think that's why ratings are up?
Mm-hmm. Because I think people care about the different coverage. People care about the coverage that brings an eye to the game, the way that Amazon's doing it, and the way that NBC is doing it, where it devalues what Inside the NBA is because all they kind of do is shit on the game.
I wish they were on TV more.
I wish they were on TV more, but at the same time, when they are on TV,
they're very entertaining.
They're entertaining, but like, it's kind of what I've been saying over the last couple of years with them is like, I don't understand how what they do, like what Shaq does, where he can't admit a big is playing well for whatever reason. It's not he's not playing anymore, and he's still like, oh, they're playing okay. They're playing okay, Kenny. They're doing this, Kenny. That's what they're supposed to do. Blah, blah, blah. You can't give anybody credit. No, we're not sitting here saying they're better than you. You can give them credit. But, like, I missed their fun. Their fun was different, next level. But I think the Amazon show does a great job with the fun. I think Blake Griffin is good. Blake Griffin is
the Amazon show is good. I don't really like the NBC guys.
The NBC is just too like, hi, welcome to NBC, and very old school. I think as it gets going and you get more and more into the years of them having it, I think it's going to get better, especially once Tracy, Vince, and Mello can kind of like see what they can and can't get away with.
Vince is a lot better on TV than I thought he was going to be.
Vince is I've known Vince is good on TV. Vince did Nets games for a little bit, so I knew Vince was going to be good at this.
Mello actually, I can listen to Mello talk about the game all day.
I think you could credit his pod for that. You could absolutely credit his pod for that.
I can just hear like when Mello starts talking about ball and about what guys are doing and what they can do and what they should be doing. I could
also day. Shout out to Jamal Crawford.
Jamal Crawford is very good.
Jamal Crawford is awesome.
Really wish they would throw Reggie Miller in the river somewhere and just let Jamal 2-man booth. We don't need Reggie. We don't need him. Like
you do. Yes, you do. But I think they both bring something different. Jamal is so good. I think just because he's younger, people know him and resonate him. But everybody respects Jamal Crawford as a hooper. For him to go and just not like, yeah, I'm a bucket getter, but actually break down the game and show how smart he is nothing but value. Nothing but value. And then he could also just be him. So it's like,
whereas Reggie's playing a character.
No, Reggie's like that too. You know that. You know Reggie's like that.
He lays it on thick.
You're a hater.
The Knicks.
You're a hater.
I hate the Knicks persona.
Again, that's you hating. That's you hating.
What it is. I mean, we have footage of him overly getting excited over a dunk.
When?
The last Knicks game that he did.
Listen.
The last one.
I think there are certain people, when it comes to commentating, if you're a former player, where you allow rivalries to live on. Reggie is one of those people because he was in a high-profile rivalry. If let's say LeBron James decided he was going to go into the booth after he retired, and he started calling Celtics games, I would fully expect LeBron to have some hate still. Right?
It wouldn't surprise me. It's
Exactly.
not him. It's not him. So,
but he should be able to take some jabs.
But Reggie's just insufferable.
So we lead off with the 3-point contest. My guy Con Knipple did his thing in the first round. Booker also was unreal. Unreal. Donovan Mitchell did his thing. Tyrese Maxey, we all kind of thought he wasn't going to.
It went just how we thought.
This is just not his competition for it. He's a
not
scorer,
the first time anyway.
Yeah, he's a scorer, not a shooter. So that goes
Jamal Murray,
Canada. But the shocker wasn't that Dame did well. It was how well Dame did.
Effortlessly. I don't want to say effortlessly.
No. Mike, it seemed like that.
Which round did he get hot? The first round or the second round?
The first round.
First round, he got hot.
The first round he was hot, and then the second round came, and it was just like he set the bar high. He set the it didn't even set the bar high. It's Booker had to make everything,
and he almost did.
He almost did.
Oh,
Dame
man.
off of a torn Achilles. Like, granted, this far in his Achilles injury, these are things he can do.
I was still fascinated by it.
It was just like, because I was shooting in a boot.
Especially so it's like deep threes, like effortless.
He's not a leg shooter though. He's not a jump shooter like that. He only gets a little bit of lift on it. He shoots mainly all arm. So it's just wonderful to see like that. And then you immediately get the super friends of 3-point shooting. Like, we're all doing it next year. All of us are doing it because we can't not have that. They're treating this the way LeBron in 2006 was just like, yeah, we're doing it. And they just never did it.
And then they never did
never did it. And then the world has never forgiven LeBron James for it 20 years later.
Because he ruined the All-Star.
He ruined basketball. He's the reason for tariffs. The RAM shortage and price hike for computers is also LeBron James's fault.
He's the reason for the war in Ukraine. He is the reason.
He's the reason Con Knipple didn't win the 3-point contest.
Con looked like he just ran out of gas.
Con was ready though. Con Knipple did exactly what I thought he was going to do in the first round. Second round, he just sat too long. He got hot and sat too long.
He sat too long, and he was just cold. He was just cold and tired.
We're booking Dame. They literally were back to back.
Dame went right back up. It was like, yeah, I got some more.
Put my boy Con in the fucking ice bucket. But nonetheless, Damian Lillard ended up winning.
And Con got you 2 Gatorades.
Con got me 2 Gatorades. We'll talk about the other. We don't know how much Gatorade I won in the dunk contest, but we'll get there. Then we had this nonsensical
skills challenge. Great skills challenge this was.
I hated the format of this.
All-time great skills challenge.
I was like, why do we move away from what it's been forever? I feel like this is the first time since 2021 that they did this style of.
That's because Chris Paul and Wemby cheated last year.
Yeah, they got disqualified.
They was like, yeah, we're not running this back.
Yeah,
y'all not even trying. Yeah, Scotty Barnes stinks. Let's do something.
Why do they keep inviting him to this?
I don't know why he keeps getting invited to these skills competitions. He's god awful every year in them. We said it last week. What team was Scotty Barnes on? They lose.
Yeah, we're not picking them. We're not picking them. He's just like
they could have Steve Nash.
Giannis's Diet Coke, I guess. Right? That's skill wise. That's kind of where he's at. He can't shoot. He doesn't really have moves. He's athletic. He dunks. He plays defense. That's what he does. Why are we having him in the skills contest? Also, who picked these celebrity passers?
How did that happen too?
Because
I didn't know that was happening until Drewski walked out with. I thought he was just walking out with them just to walk out with them, And then it said celebrity passer. I was like, passing
Why?
what?
What exactly? And then all of a sudden we get to the Nick team, and they got Jalen's dad,
Celebrity Rick Brunson.
celebrity.
Celebrity.
Who allowed that to happen?
Like I somebody had to cancel. Somebody had to cancel, and because there's no way that you gave these 2 Chainz and Drewski, and then was like, for the Knicks, we'll give them an active assistant coach who used to be an NBA point guard. Like, there's no way. Somebody had to drop out. Whoever the Knicks passer was going to be had to drop out. Maybe it was going to be Fat Joe. That would have been shambles.
But that would have been awful too.
That would have been shambles.
That would have been horrendous. But 2 Chainz with the with that opening team, right?
No, Drewski was the first.
Drewski, oh my God. He was with Scotty's team?
Yes.
That didn't help. He hit some fans.
I can't tell if he did that on purpose or if that was like, was it a skit or was it like really just a bad, like, it wasn't even close. That pass was like.
He was bad. 2 Chainz with Hooper.
It just got better though. Like it got 2 Chainz.
The bar was low though. The bar was low.
2 Chainz was a little better. Anthony Anderson was really good, actually.
Yes.
He was very good.
Rick Brunson started getting gassed.
My man H2O was on fire. Did you see? And then yes, he was. Don't make that face.
H2O. I haven't heard the name H2O in a while. H2O in a while. That's what that look was for. Yeah, Allen Houston looked good. Corey Maggette carried.
The first round, I was like, yeah, this is light work. We're gonna run away with this. And then in the finals, Corey Maggette just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna catch fire and start hitting half-court shots like it's nothing. Go sit your ball-headed ass down.
Ron Harper Sr. looked like he needed a walker.
Oh, Ron was
tough.
Ron, didn't he miss the layup? He hit the 3 and he missed the layup.
Yeah.
That was funny. Reggie roasting him was funny.
Yes. Reggie also gave your Knicks a lot of credit. I was like, oh, congratulations to them. Allen Houston still looks great. One of the greatest shooting forms I've ever seen. Blah, 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 blah.
You know he was full of shit. Don't let Reggie pull the wool over your eyes. Still having nightmares.
Reggie and y'all wasn't really beefing like that when Allen Houston was on the Knicks.
Exactly. And Allen sent his ass home.
He was also an old man at that time.
Always the excuse.
And Allen Houston's knees didn't really last very long after that. So chill out.
Still sent Reggie's ass home.
Nonetheless, shout out to the Knicks for winning the skills challenge. We both picked them, so rightfully so. Then we had Ludacris perform.
Did he?
Whether the sound system worked or not, he still performed. And my question to you immediately was, why did they get anybody from LA to perform at the All-Star game in LA?
No disrespect to Luda, but
no disrespect at all to Ludacris, because we love Ludacris.
And that performance looked like it would have been really good had we been able to hear it.
Yeah, had they not fuck up. But, like, why is Atlanta rapper Ludacris rapping at the LA-based show? And then I knew it was like, well, I think it's because they're all Lakers fans. They all turned it down.
I literally saw E40 there. I mean, Snoop is in Milan for the Olympics, so they couldn't get
E40 Snoop. Is a Bay Area.
Doesn't Cali? It's all Cali, right?
That's not the same.
It's all Cali.
You know it's not the same.
But there's plenty of people they could have got from LA.
Yeah, they could have found somebody. Who? I don't know. But they could have gotten somebody. But after Luda's performance, we have the dunk contest. Carter Bryant, Jackson Hayes, Kashad Johnson, and Jace Richardson. Let me tell you something I hated about this fucking dunk contest.
How long it took to start?
Before we even get to them dunking. How long it took to start, and why everybody had a movie trailer. Why everybody had a movie trailer before they got introduced. That was dog shit.
That's why it took so long for it to start.
The only person whose movie trailer was good was Jace Richardson's.
Yeah.
Because they highlighted his dad. And that was the only highlight of Jace Richardson's dunk contest, because, man, his first dunk was good. I won't take that.
I was about to say, his first dunk was good. His first dunk was good. It set the tone. I was like, okay, Jace is okay.
Jace started off good. Before we get to anybody else, we need to kick the worst guy out of here right away.
Jackson Hayes.
Send Jackson Hayes the fuck home.
I told you that was going to happen. Like, I know that they wanted to have a big there so they could represent for the bigs. And, like, he's a Laker, so I guess that was the LA thing. But he got to go, bro.
But it's like, this is my problem with the dunk contest. You get people who don't want to be here, who people are just doing it to do it, thinking they can just get off on pure, just like, oh, I'm athletic, I can just think of something, not take it seriously. This is my problem with the dunk contest. And that's why many of the dunk contests over the last fucking 20 years have been terrible, is because you have people who don't give a fuck. We don't need star power. We don't need all this. You need people who actually care, because Carter Bryant was awesome.
Amazing.
Carter Bryant did his thing. It's not about originality. We've seen everything we're going to see in the dunk contest. Where anything that comes out after is just unicorn shit. Look at Mac McClung showing what he did after, like what he would have done in the dunk contest. That's unicorn shit. That's shit we haven't seen.
That toe tap one that's insane. Like, I need someone to replicate that, because that was
filthy.
Insane.
Even the one where he jumped up, his buddy threw it up under his legs and he came down with it. I was like, oh my God. But, like, he's somebody who values it. Every dunk contest Mac McClung has been in has been good.
Yeah.
Last year, Mac McClung versus Stephon Castle. That was good.
That was good. Castle was way better than I thought he was going to be.
Mac McClung versus Jaylen Brown was but Mac was awesome.
But Jaylen Brown shouldn't have been in the final.
Correct. He should not have been in the final. Mac McClung versus Trey Murphy.
That was really good. That was really good.
Was really good. When you have people who are giving a fuck about the dunk contest, that's when it's good. This whole idea that LeBron James ruined the dunk contest because stars don't do it anymore. Stars have never done the dunk contest like this. They always do it too early. No star but Dominique Wilkins was doing the dunk contest in his prime.
And I'm going to give you another reason why it's not LeBron's fault. The people who are stars in the league right now, no one wants them in the dunk contest. Like, do you want to see Wemby in a dunk contest?
No.
No. Do you want to see Luka in a dunk contest?
No, he can't.
No. Like, these guys, like, the best.
I want to see Ant in the dunk contest. I'm like, I don't.
Ant, I would live with, because he has
bunnies. He can do it, but
I literally, outside of it, like, I don't want to see him in the dunk contest. I don't want to see. You want to see Joker in the dunk contest? No. He's the best player in the world. You want to see Joker in the dunk contest? No.
Giannis already did one.
Young
Giannis.
Yeah.
Young Giannis.
Like, I don't want to see, like the best players in the league. You want to see James Harden in a dunk contest?
No.
Like, no. You want to see Kevin Durant in a dunk contest? No. Like, you don't want to see these guys who are the stars in the league in a dunk contest. Like, we don't want to see them in the dunk contest. So this myth and this false narrative that the stars need to be in the dunk contest, none of the stars in the NBA, 90% of them, you wouldn't want to see in a dunk contest. So what are we talking about? Like
Dominique and Mike. Mike did it right before he peak, like before he really peaked. But Mike did it in what?
86 to 88, right?
86. He didn't do it. He did 87, 88. And then he lost one. I don't know why I don't see him. But maybe
because
this is 85. He lost 85.
He never lost anything.
He never lost anything. He lost 85 and then won 87, 88. and then never did another one. Kobe did 97, and 97 was so bad they canceled it the next year.
And Kobe also wasn't Kobe Bryant at that
Kobe
point.
was 19 years old.
Like
Kobe's
Kobe
first
was
dunk
popular.
was
He was a
also
little popular, but he wasn't a star. He wasn't anything
Kobe's
like
first
that.
dunk was also a 37. The only person who got a dunk over the 40s of the first round was Chris Carr.
Chris Carr is a crazy ball.
But then, like, in the 2000s is when it, like, peaked again.
Because Jace's dad
Jason Richardson was so good.
And he was such a good follow-up to Vince. Just absolutely. It's still probably the best dunk contest we ever. Like,
it's 2000 and it's 2016. But even, like, you have those Dwight Howard, Nate Robinson years that were also
one of those.
so
I would
good.
say one of those Nate ones was really good. Like, is it the one he beat Iguodala?
Yeah,
that one was really good.
Mm-hmm. Iguodala also was like that dunk contest participation was right before he was like all-star caliber, because he didn't hit that till like 08, 09, and that was 06. Like the year before that was my boy Jay Smoove, Josh Smith, and Amari Stoudemire. That was before Amari really like peaked, but that was Amari was an all-star.
But that dunk contest was good. Seeing Amari get the ball from Steve Nash off the head and the soccer pass, that was cool too. Like, it's these false narratives that people like Stephen A, who don't pay attention to anything, then get on TV and are loud and wrong. Just loud and wrong. And this is why I always scream at Roz, because like you're just talking. Like you're not, there's no way you're watching these All-Star weekends and telling me that it's terrible, because some of them have been bad, but the majority of them have been good.
When you get to the next contest after this one, you're like, oh shit, that was really good too. The year Gerald Green won.
Really good.
Talk about creativity.
Blew out the candle on the rim. Like, we still remember that to this day. Really good dunk contest. Like,
and then Dwight Howard came back again, because Dwight Howard was in that 2007 one, did 2008, won 2008 with Superman. Then 2009 with Nate Robinson came out in the green Knicks uniform. Oh, so good. And then you have a down year in 2010 when Nate Robinson beat like DeMar DeRozan. I don't remember that dunk contest being very good. 2011 people think is still rigged for Blake Griffin.
Yeah, they thought that was.
But JaVale McGee was awesome in that dunk contest too.
JaVale McGee was very good in that dunk contest, but Blake was really good though.
Blake was really good.
Blake was really good.
Then you got a bad one in 2012 with Jeremy Evans winning.
Oh yeah, I don't remember
kid
that.
From the Utah Jazz who had braces.
I don't even remember that.
And then 2013 was Terrence Ross. I remember that being like an okay dunk contest. 2014 is when they changed and got funky, where they had the teams.
When they started listening to people saying that this is terrible.
But this is where you had guys who were like on the come up in there, where Paul George, Terrence Ross, John Wall versus Harrison Barnes, Damian Lillard, and Ben McLemore.
The team dunk contest was so bad.
It was bad.
Good dunkers, but God, like, stupid.
But then after this, you had Zach LaVine winning in 2015, which that dunk contest was not very good. That was the one where you had Victor Oladipo. But then you follow that up with
16.
One of the greatest of all time.
Aaron Gordon got robbed, man.
Aaron Gordon got robbed there. Aaron Gordon really got robbed in the year after, when they decided to like fuck around and not give him his 50.
Dwayne Wade.
Oh no, that was 2020 when he came back after that one, because he did not do good in 2017. I think he was coming off an injury for that one and wasn't very good. 2018, because Glenn Robinson won that one. I remember that one stinking. Donovan Mitchell, he was good at that dunk contest.
Donovan Mitchell was very good.
All a superstar at that point. Like, I think that was right before he really like came one, but I think that was a Utah Jazz playoff berth. I remember 2019 being bad. Hamidou Diallo. Oh God, that one was bad. But the Derrick Jones, Aaron Gordon in 2020 was good.
Very good.
That was good, and that's where Aaron Gordon got screwed over. 2021 was COVID. That was a bad dunk contest that Anthony Simons won. Obi Toppin winning that 2022 one was also not a good dunk contest. He was good.
I'm about to say, no,
Obi was good.
Obi was very good. I
Obi
saw a
was
clip
good.
of him
Nobody else
behind
was.
the back half court dunk. That is insane.
Obi was good. Nobody else was. Juan Toscano Anderson was terrible.
Yes,
that was when Cole Anthony tried to do the dunk of the Tims.
Oh God, that was so bad.
Jalen Green didn't even try.
The Tims, oh man, that was.
And then you get the Mac McClung years. So like, there's a lot more.
It's an ebb and flow
than bad.
But there's more good than bad.
This one, unfortunately,
I'm telling you, Dylan. Had he not missed that last dunk, we wouldn't be saying that. But we would have been saying
no, because I didn't think the dunk contest was very like. I didn't think Kashad Johnson was very good either. I just think the field was terrible.
That under the basket.
That was good. That was good. But that was his best dunk of the night. That was his best.
His first dunk was also very good. His first dunk was good.
I guess I don't know.
His first dunk was good.
But his first dunk was. I think I took that away because he tried to do the dunk he did in the second round and he fucked up and then he changed it. The worst thing was having the time limit.
It threw him off. It threw the guys. It definitely threw
Carter Bryant on that last one because he missed twice, which shout out to me getting the over for missed dunks. I got a Gatorade there. I don't know how many I got, but I definitely know I got something. But missed dunks because I definitely that Jace Richardson falling and hitting his head on that dunk, which would have been insane, by the way. That would have been one of those ones where it was like, okay, that is a great dunk. We haven't seen that. Like that would have been
Passer was just fucking him up.
Stop having non-NBA guys do this.
Yeah.
Like I get a trainer and their dunk liaison and whatever. Stop it. Stop it.
Because that's what matters. Because that dunk, you're right. That dunk would have been.
That would have been the best dunk of the night.
That would have been an unbelievable dunk. If Bryant would have hit his last dunk, that might have been the best dunk of the night, though.
The problem is
that might have been
him not paying attention to the clock, going and talking to Vince, and then like, oh shit, I have 3 seconds. You needed a 47.5, dude. You couldn't pull anything else out of your ass.
You panicked.
And like watching Kashad Johnson, who did not have he had one good dunk all night, who was dancing crazy after everyone. He did every Bay Area dance that has ever been created. He did the fizzle dance. He also kept
pulling his shirt up like every dunk. It was like, bruh, all right, we get it. We get it.
You're a grown man. Fine. But it's such a sour end to the night when that is how the night deflates and goes. That's why you move the 3-point contest to the end.
Either your first or your last. So it was first.
Make the dunk contest first. Or go back to doing the skills challenge, dunk contest, 3-point contest. Especially when you have the Wonder Friends doing the 3-point contest.
They're not going to do it.
That has to be last. Because there's no low point in the 3-point contest. There's none. It's constantly going. You're either hot or you're not. And then when you get to that second round, again, expand the field. Expand the field. Get an extra round in there. Keep these guys going. Keep it going. Add more. You'll get more people to do the 3-point contest. You will get the dunk contest. More stars will do the 3-point contest. And you want stars. Steph isn't a star?
No, I don't think adding more people will do anything.
No. That's just me being selfish and wanting more of the good thing and All-Star Weekend. Way more of the good thing. But end the All-Star Weekend on a high. End Saturday night on a high with a guy going nuclear. No, nothing's better than a guy going nuclear, Mike. We saw it all weekend. When guys go nuclear, it's great.
Except when you get a guy that does a 50 dunk, which we saw, and wow.
Carter Bryant was so good, man. He needs to return next year.
I hope he comes back for what I hope he comes back.
I hope he comes back because he was really good. He took it seriously, and that's what the league needs.
He hit all his dunks on the first try except the
Except
last
for
dunk.
yeah.
He would have won me 4 Gatorade. I was so close. So close.
You were, but close but no cigar. Then we get to Sunday, and I was very surprised. I don't know if this format is going to work long term. It worked this time.
I think they need
You
to
have to
tweak
tweak
it.
it.
I think they just had to tweak it because honestly, when the Team O heads beat the world, that should have been the end of the night right there.
Because then they had to go right back out
To play a team that they already beat. So that just didn't make any sense.
Who were also young and ready to go. It's either you add another team or you have to find a way to do it. I don't know. I don't know how you fix that. But like
bring in the winning team from the Rising Stars. That's what I would do.
They did that last year though. Or they did G League last year.
G League is you can't bring them.
That shit was terrible. But you can't do the Rising Stars either. Because those kids will get fucked up. Those kids will get fucked up. You can't have them do that. So I don't know how you fix that. But Wemby sets the tone. Off rip. Winning the tip, playing hard, driving, playing defense. Wemby was awesome. And that Ant was like, hey, what? We're playing? We're really playing? Bet. I'm a hoop. Well, go ahead.
It just frustrates me because nothing you said is incorrect. Nothing you said is wrong. Wemby set the tone. Wemby, but I don't feel like everybody just said, "Oh, well, Wemby just made one basket, so I'm gonna play hard now." Like
no, but it wasn't that.
I like the glee. Like it's this is the exact. It was the microcosm of my exact. I don't even know if issue is the right word, but my problem with the coverage with Wemby, we act like this is just something we've never seen before, and we give him so much credit for not doing it. I don't want to say not doing anything, but like we just overly glaze him for like.
That's not fair to him in this instance.
Wemby said to tell they only played hard in the All-Star game because Wemby said to do it. Like that's not what happened. Like
you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot.
All I saw on the post-game coverage on all the networks was Wemby start the tone. Wemby, they played hard.
Well, the players were saying it.
Wemby did it. Wemby did it. We had to play because Wemby said so. Like
but it wasn't that. It was like he actually wanted to fucking play and win.
Good for him.
He was getting pissed. And the one thing we've been complaining about for years is competitiveness in the All-Star game. And you actually had somebody who gave a fuck. Like, actually gave a fuck. Because, let me tell you a secret. Nobody else on that world team gave a fuck.
Nope.
Nobody else on that world team gave a fuck. So, what Wemby did stood out so much more. Because you have 2 of the 3 best players in the world not on the court.
But it highlighted Kevin Durant, who we'll talk about in a minute. His point where this narrative that it's the American and it's the black guys, they don't want to play hard. And that's not true. Both American teams off rip was playing hard. When the OGs came out, it was a completely different game. They came out and instantly set the tone. I saw LeBron and Kevin Durant.
They came out second. They
came out, and it was a different. It was a different energy when they came out. Immediately.
I think it's one of those things where it's like Ant was already like hyped up, and those guys were already playing well, and like in the zone, and then they matched the young guys' energy, and it worked, and it very much so worked because they came out. Ant was playing fucking great basketball. Jalen Duren was playing great basketball. Tyrese Maxey was playing great basketball. They were all trying and playing, and it was a fantastic game. De'Aaron Fox hits the fucking game winner after a great pass from LeBron and Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell to De'Aaron Fox, pump fake, step to the right, 3, bang, ball game.
And then there's LeBron making the right basketball play again instead of just forcing a shot up because to play hero ball because it's what everybody wants.
And then you go to Old Heads versus Team World.
That was a game.
And we got a guy in Kawhi Leonard who scored 11 straight before missing a shot. And then once he missed a shot, he said, cookies. Oh, you're passing Wemby? No, you're not. Ha! They showed a picture of Kawhi Leonard and Kevin Durant high-fiving. And they zoomed in on the hand. Kawhi Leonard's hand dwarfs Kevin Durant's hand. It's horrifying. And Kawhi Leonard proceeded to just not fucking miss the rest of the fucking game. Because no matter what, it
didn't matter.
It's so hard to not give Wemby a ton of credit for him doing everything on that fucking world team because everybody was getting cooked. Everybody was getting cooked. The only person who didn't seem like they were getting cooked or doing their best was Wemby. Cat was getting destroyed. Pascal Siakam was getting destroyed. There was nothing anybody could have done.
Cat giving double teaming at the end of the first game to give up the 3. I sympathize with Wemby because I was just like, yeah, I know.
You're like, me too.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why in his brain he thought the 2 he needed to collapse on the 2 when they were clearly just trying to get it. But whatever.
I don't understand it, but that boy Kawhi Leonard, man,
nuclear.
When he's good, he's good. There's
Good.
not many better than him when he's at his best. Cause woo, that was scary. That was scary. And Mike was in hell. That entire game, Mike was in fucking hell. Cause it's like, I hate this man. I hate this man. And he is just Super Saiyan.
Scoop shots, step back 3s, hezzy pull-ups,
fadeaway middies.
Just had Siakam.
He hit Pascal Siakam with a post fade.
Yes.
And then he's doing all this without making a face. I'm like, Mike, he just smiled at Siakam after that post fade. He goes, that's nasty work.
Yes.
You got Kawhi cracking smiles.
Yeah, Siakam in hell.
Kawhi cracking a smile off of a post fade is akin to Obafemi doing his little. It's just like he's in his bag. He's in his bag.
And then it got to, I said it in the middle of it. It's at the point now where, listen,
you got to fight.
We can just go home now because once he hit the heat check 3, yeah, we're done. We're done here. We're done here. You better start fouling him because we're done here. It's the same thing when you let a player like that get hot and hit his heat check. We can go home. And exactly what I thought was going to happen is happened. They got into the next game. He had to sit for a few minutes.
Gatorade cups.
Done.
They were gassed.
Gone.
Everybody. It wasn't just him. It was everybody.
Gone.
The old heads were just cooked. They were cooked. There was nothing you could do because...
And them young legs smelt blood and was running.
And Anthony Edwards had one of the best moments of the weekend with his post-game interview where he was like, oh, the old heads, those old guys, they paved the way for us, and it was up to us to pay them back by giving them belt. How do you look at that man and not say that's the face of the NBA, whether we want him to be or not?
Because, boy,
that is the face of the NBA. He is everything you want.
Mm-hmm.
He is everything you want in your face as far as the player aspect. He gives a fuck. He cares about the history of the game. He respects the history of the game. He respects the game so much that he's not scared to go against the guys who have paved the way for him.
And he's really good.
And he's really
And
fucking good.
And he improved. Like, he's gotten better every year.
Every year.
He went because he's so competitive. He's one of those ultra competitive guys. He went and he saw Steph Curry shooting threes. It was like, I can do that. 40% 3-point shooter.
He is like the almost opposite of Ja Morant, where Ja Morant has not really gotten better. Anthony Edwards has done that and then some.
And he's still going to get better because you know what's next. The post game is coming next. You know the one, and once he gets a post game and he can post these little guards up, we could all go home. we could all go home.
He's like the closest thing, like competitive nature wise, skill set wise, just basketball player we've seen in a long time.
I would say be careful because Russ is competitive.
Yeah, but Russ isn't as good. Russ's peak. Russ, as good as a basketball player as Russ wasn't skilled the way Anthony Edwards is.
It's different.
Like, I don't want to jump the gun and ship here, but
I don't want to disrespect Russ' competitiveness because
no.
Russ's but I think competitiveness is also
the collective. Next level. the entire collective the collective of everything here is almost like that guy that wore 24.
Close.
But
it's tough to say that because I mean there's no way to sugarcoat. Like, I saw OKC take his soul. Like, I saw him quit.
Is it quit or is it just like he had nothing left to give?
It looked like he quit against Dallas too.
I wouldn't say that.
Looked like he quit against Dallas.
I wouldn't say that. Because, truth be told, I don't care what y'all think about those Timberwolves teams. Those Timberwolves teams were not very good. They were very willed by Anthony Edwards in every aspect of the game. Because Cat did not show up in those playoffs.
He did against Denver.
And
shockingly
enough, right? But that's just because nobody's playing defense.
Shockingly enough. Played out of
Cat is really good when he can kind of just do whatever the fuck he wants and he doesn't have to worry about anybody being in his shit. And is Jokic really going to be in his shit? No. And you're not going to move Aaron Gordon over to him.
Too small.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, bam, there you go. There's that. But then when you get to these other teams where they made Cat disappear, it's like, oh, remember when Anthony was trying to blame Michael Conley?
Ridiculous.
Instead of fucking Karl Anthony Towns for playing like shit. And then the next year when he doesn't have Cat, it's Julius Randle, who played a great playoff.
I feel bad for Julius because Julius played so well up until the conference finals. He finally didn't play. He didn't play bad in all the games. It's just the games that he played bad in. He played bad and they got ran off the court. So that sucks for Julius because he played phenomenal in those playoffs. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, he's gonna have a chance to redeem himself because I think Minnesota is a sneaky team this year. I wouldn't want to play them dudes.
The problem with Minnesota is I think in every series they have an edge because of Anthony Edwards. But at the same time, I don't think their team is very good in a playoff setting.
When you slow them down, I don't know. I think on any given night, they're a problem because they have defenders and they have shooters, and then they have a killer. So I think Minnesota's going to be a tough. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think who is a bad matchup for them.
OKC San Antonio and OKC.
San Antonio is a bad matchup because San Antonio can throw a lot of different defenders at you.
San Antonio and OKC are terrible
OKC because they can't seem to figure out how to stop SGA. Ant can cry and complain about the refs all he wants. They can't stop him. Like he gets whatever he wants. Baskets, fouls. He gets whatever he wants against Minnesota. So, and you know what's funny? Like San Antonio is such a bad matchup for Minnesota and OKC. I do not think San Antonio can beat Houston. I just don't.
I think they can.
I don't think they can beat Houston. I think Houston's their kryptonite. I don't think they can beat them.
Here's why I disagree. I think from a guard sense, they could kill them. They don't have a real point guard.
They don't, and it's going to kill them. I can't believe Chris Paul retired without going back to Houston. Or Mike Conley re-upping with Minnesota. Like,
that's
I know,
crazy. But Mike Conley,
he's so loyal. He's so loyal. But this was your chance, bro. This was it. This was the moment. He could have went to Houston and been a difference.
I don't think he would have put Houston over anything because Mike Conley's old, man. He's old.
But he knows what he's doing. It would have been the same with Chris Paul. Like, I'm not expecting him to go out there and get 25, but I think he could go out there and run the offense and calm them down and get Kevin Durant the ball where he wants it and get Sengun the ball where he wants it and let him do things. Like, I'm not asking him to go out there and light up the world. I'm just asking you to keep these dudes organized.
San Antonio's ability to throw three different point guards onto that court is going to put Amin Thompson in a very tough spot.
Yeah.
Like, and I know Kevin Durant's great. I know that. We all know that.
We know who he is.
We know who Kevin Durant is. The problem is they don't have a big. They don't have a big who could guard Wemby.
No.
They have nobody who stands a chance because Wemby could guard everybody they have.
But Sengun seems to give them problems, though. Like, I saw him drop 30 on them.
Yeah.
I saw that with my own eyes. I
think in a playoff setting where they get to play a little bit more physical, I think that.
And I want to see Wemby in that setting too.
That's where it's like I think that's
physical. Let me see Wemby play when they get to bump him a little bit more.
Because that boy got stronger.
He's stronger. You can see it. You can see it because that's why you can see in like 3 years, Anthony's going to be insufferable in 3 years. Insufferable. Because them boy and they're going to have all these dudes on rookie contracts. They're going to win. They're going to win the title in like the next 2 years.
Wemby's doing what Chet should be doing.
Yes. But Chet also has better teammates around him, so he doesn't have to blossom. Like Wemby has to play like this, or they lose.
Yeah, but I think
Chet doesn't have to
just
do
needing to blossom. I think if Chet's just looking long term,
I think he's progressing well. I have
no progress. I'm not saying progressing. I'm just saying like physically.
Oh, physically, yes.
Physically, that's more so what I'm talking about, not like skill set wise and all that stuff. Because Chet's skill set's Chet's skill set. I think he has a great skill set.
I mean, he's an all-star this year.
Yeah, like that's great.
He's an all-star.
I just think frame-wise.
Frame-wise, I agree with you. Wemby just physically
already
looks. Yeah, like he already looks bigger and stronger than him. Like, so.
And that's crazy.
I know.
But outside of the last game not being competitive because they were just old and gassed, I'd say All-Star Weekend was a success.
I would too. Interesting, we have not really heard Roz say anything about it.
Roz didn't watch.
Yes, allegedly.
Yeah. He asked how it was going. I said, the game is good. The game is good because I've been very vocal about me. Like, I don't really pay attention to the games anymore because they haven't been, like, good. So, like, it's just on. I'm watching passively while I'm doing something else, while I'm playing 2K with Tyreek Hill in my lobby. But the games were good. I'm looking forward to see what they do to try to improve what they have here because it worked. It very much so worked, but I think a lot of it has to do with Luka and Jokic not playing. But
also, yeah, because this game also came in a lot different. Luka and Joker didn't play, but Steph didn't play. That could have been different too with Steph out there.
Yeah, I'm saying it's different because they wouldn't have played hard. They have no interest in playing these types of games.
Luca and Joker definitely could care less. If he
Couldn't give
didn't
a
have to,
fuck.
if he didn't have to go, he wouldn't go.
Jokic hates playing basketball.
That too. He just despises it.
Jokic just hates playing basketball. But I think when it comes to bring it back to the face of the NBA, if the NBA keeps trying to suppress Anthony Edwards the way they are, and he just naturally is going to break out of it, that boy in Detroit
Really good.
is another one of them candidates.
He's really good.
Because he's having himself a year. He also played great in the All-Star game.
He did.
But
he is. So actually, here's a. We got to find the third because Cade is absolutely J. Cole.
Correct.
Ant is absolutely Kendrick.
Tatum.
Oh, you might have hit it.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Good job. I only have water. I don't have soda.
There we go. We did it.
We'll bring that to the chat later because we did it. We did it.
Because realistically speaking, are they not like the three best like young American-born players?
They're the three best American-born players in the board. I mean, Jaylen Brown probably would have something to say, but yeah, it's them three. Yeah, I know you hate him.
I respect him, but
you have to.
You have to.
You have to. He made you eat those words.
Dunk over someone who's not Kai Cenat.
Also, if I could tweak it, I agree though. I don't mind Saturday night, the dunk and all that. I don't mind that being at 5:00. The All-Star game's got to be in prime time. And I suspect it will be next year because it'll be LeBron's last one. So there's no way that next year is there's no way you're not putting LeBron James's last All-Star game in prime time. It will be in prime time. It sucks that his last All-Star game is going to be in Phoenix because Phoenix. Let's get back to the East Coast. When's Chicago getting another All-Star game? Let's get some of these big cities. When's Miami getting an All-Star game? Like, I'm tired of it being in these small market teams that James doesn't seem to know what a small market team is.
Yeah, me having to break that down was fun.
I left that one alone.
Because we need to talk about that. Because we're gonna not just James, but like everybody complaining about tanking now. When tanking for 20 years, 25 years has been a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even Mark Cuban was like, yeah, we tanked. Wasn't for like many years, but we tanked. We did it. And then now trying to be like, yeah, we need to do something. Maybe we'll just take the draft away completely. Maybe 25 years ago, that would have worked. In the year of our Lord 2026, where everybody is looking to make themselves a brand and not just play basketball, that is a horrible idea.
Horrible.
At that point, you might as well, instead of adding teams, just cut teams. Make the rosters 25 men and make the season 62 games. Because you're never going to fucking... young teams are never going to get anything. The only reason young teams are able to exist right now is because of the drafted trades.
Exactly.
Milwaukee is a small market team. Milwaukee has only been relevant because of Giannis. Like, that's it. That's it. These Texas teams, each individual market is a lot smaller than I originally thought.
Mm-hmm.
When I look and I broke it down, I'm just like, San Antonio only exists because of the draft.
Market. And San Antonio is only... It's Tim Duncan. Like, they wouldn't exist. I don't want to say they wouldn't exist, but like...
Because David Robinson existed.
David Robinson. But like, the Spurs would not be the Spurs. Like, they'd just be like...
But it's like when you really break it down how big the New York market is by population, the amount of eyes that see the Knicks and the Nets, is fucking crazy.
The Nets stinking is an abomination to the league. They need to figure that out.
I mean, they tried. They tried a few years ago and they were good. It was fun.
We need to have an NBA where
the Knicks and the Nets are good.
And the Knicks and the Nets are good. That's the NBA we need. The Knicks, the Nets, and either Boston or Philly. Pick one. I don't care which one. Pick one.
Both of them. All four of us.
If all four of us are good,
throw Chicago into that mix.
And Chicago too. Oh my god. Oh, and then you can get the Lakers and the Clippers good. Oh, printing money. Printing money.
We're years away from that.
We're way away from that.
So, like, there's no good way of getting rid of tanking.
No.
There's no way. You've already...
Unless...
The way it's set up now is the best, like, most foolproof way, unless you're just lowering odds.
That's the way you have to do it. You just have to lower the odds. You just have to... You have to lower the odds and just run the risk of, hey, I know you got the worst record and you wasn't trying to tank, but, like, sorry, you got the number 11 pick. Sorry.
But then like, we've already had that, though. Like, the Mavs just had the number 1 pick.
It also
and the year before that, the Hawks had the number 1 pick.
It also doesn't help that the NBA fixes the lottery. Like, it's
correct.
It's rigged. So
get rid of tanking. Just keep doing what you're doing.
It's completely rigged. Like, let's have full transparency. Like I said, you can just go backwards from, I don't know how many teams don't make the playoffs. But 15. I'll give 15. Team with the worst
30 teams, really.
Team with the worst record, 15 ping pong balls. Next, 14, 13, 12, 11, and just do it down like that. Boom. And do it live on TV in front of all of us. If you get repeats, you just take them out and throw it away. Like, that's it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Instead of the convoluted way that the NBA does this is, if you guys at home have time, just Google how the draft lottery works and how they actually do this, and they make it so complicated.
Literally, the fact that the Nets had a chance to go from 8 to 2 with a coin flip makes no sense. No sense.
It's they make this way harder than it needs to be.
Like, there are teams who are actively, like, tanking, right? Like Utah. Utah's absolutely tanking, and the Clippers are upset. Or not the Clippers, the Thunder are upset. Very upset about it.
And they should be.
Because I think if it gets out of, like, the top 7, it's the Jazz get to keep their pick. Or it stays, if it goes within the top 7. So if it's still, like, picks 1 through 6, the Jazz keep it. Anything else, it's the Thunders. But, like, then there's a team like the Nets who are just bad. Like, I use the term ethical tanking, where it's like, we're not actively trying to lose games because the coach is trying to win and they're playing who we have. We just don't have talent to, like, win basketball games.
Right.
So, like, how do you, like, disincentivize a team who's just actually bad versus a team that is actually trying to lose games like the Sixers have done throughout the last 10 years, 15 years? Like, how do you differentiate? I think Zach Lowe did an idea where he was just like, yeah, why don't they just, like, go, like, this is how they decide the Pope, where it's like all the GMs and the commissioner and the league offices go in front and every GM put forth a draft order. What they think the draft order is, and you can't put your own team as the number 1 pick.
That's also ridiculous.
And then
that's collusion.
Well, hear me out. I thought it was hilarious. He's like, everybody goes, they put it up, and then they do an average on what everything is, and then you can't leave the room until a draft order based on the average, where you can move, like, a couple things around, is discovered upon. Once you got one, red smoke comes out. Here's your draft order. Yada yada yada. Whoever wins walks out the commissioner with a black hood on, and they do it. And then if nothing is done, white smoke comes out and everybody's got to stay. And they're like, we didn't come to a thing. You have to go back.
Ridiculous.
I thought that was very entertaining. I was like, I'd love for some crazy shit like this to happen.
You love chaos. You're an agent.
I love chaos. Just like this potential Kawhi Leonard contract voiding.
They have to do this at the end of the year. They can't do that right now.
Yeah, they can. They can.
You cannot.
I'm rooting for it.
2 months from the playoffs.
I'm rooting for it. You go ahead and you fucking destroy the league. Destroy the league. Because if you void his contract, you cannot let him play again this year.
What's to stop him? Do you suspend him then? That's because that'll be how you stop him. You void his contract and then you suspend him and then he takes you to court and he wins.
You got to figure something out. But there's no way you could void his contract. He becomes a free agent mid-season or like towards the end of the season.
And
then just signs with a team?
With the Knicks, or he goes signs
or
with
Golden
Boston.
State or whatever. And what stops him from re-signing with the Clippers?
I'm sure they would put some kind of clause in there.
Yeah, but at that point, like...
Imagine him going to sign with the Lakers. LeBron, Kawhi, Luka, and AR-15.
Like, that's something where it's like the chaos that would ensue would be like nothing we've ever seen before.
The chaos that's going to ensue when he's a free agent next year when they void his contract at the end of the season.
No matter what, anything where it's because finding the Clippers a couple $1 million, what's that going to do?
Nothing to Ballmer.
It's going to do nothing to Ballmer. Nothing. Finding Kawhi Leonard, what's that going to do to Kawhi Leonard?
Depending on the amount. There's numbers that they can hit that'll get his attention.
They're just going to make it up on the back end.
But, yeah.
Like, it is what it is. Like, voiding the contract is the only way you're going to punish anybody.
No, it's the only way we'll get the chaos that you want.
Yes. Void that deal. Do it. Make this the craziest fucking off season or NBA season of all time.
It's gonna be. And speaking of chaos, before we go to our mid-season awards, are you going to try to defend your boy Kevin Durant?
No. I've never defended Kevin Durant on these things. I've never done it.
Do you believe that that's his burner account?
Yes.
I do too. I 100% believe that that's him.
I absolutely do. Listen, Kevin Durant has a history with this stuff. Kevin Durant is a little soft when it comes to this stuff.
A little.
Yeah, a little soft when it comes to this stuff. If it turns out it's not him, my bad, Kevin. You're still my dog. But if it turns out it is true, Kevin, that's crazy. Kevin, that's crazy.
Calling Russ triple-double cocaine bear is
hilarious.
Insane.
Hilarious.
I'm not even going to say what he called Jabari Smith. We're not going to say that. But
you know where this stuff didn't happen? Brooklyn.
Oh, he had a burner account in Brooklyn.
Nah. Nah. Didn't happen.
I'm sure.
Didn't happen.
My question to you is, do you think his teammates agree? Do you think his teammates think it's him?
Yes.
How do you play with him still? Because he's that good? Because I don't know if he's...
Kevin Durant.
I'd have to square up with him.
The problem is nobody on that team can say shit to him. That's the problem we run into. He's the vet on the team too. He's
Jeff
the
Green.
vet.
Jeff Green.
Uncle Jeff could say something, but like, what's that going to do? I think he can police the locker room, but at the end of the day, it's Kevin Durant. That's a top 20 player all time. That's one of the greatest basketball players to ever live. One of the best in the game now.
And I'm telling you not to call me an idiot or the R word.
Hey,
I don't think that's asking a lot.
Listen, I know. I think the conversations have to be had, and I think they can move on from it. But do I think these are things he hasn't said to them?
I don't know.
That's the thing I think people are overlooking. Because I know how Kevin Durant is as a player. I watched Kevin Durant very closely since he's come to the NBA, especially when he was in Brooklyn. Kevin Durant would call you that shit to your face.
Ever since Golden State, when he became a gangster, tough guy.
Listen, that's the one thing where it's like, I feel like he said this shit to them. And then he's just re-saying what he's been saying. Does it make it right? No. But does it make those conversations easier? Yes. Because then he can sit there and sit down with Jabari and just be like, I ain't say you been doing that. You don't know that's how I feel about you? No, we're just going to act surprised? All right.
He's going to try and soften it, but...
Yeah. Come home next year, Kevin.
All
and your career really should have been ended.
OKC.
No, they hate him there. Brooklyn. We never stop loving you, Kevin. I love you, Kevin.
All right, let's move on to these mid-season awards for the NBA. It's not really mid-season because
I'll say this is where it gets hard because who qualifies for what?
I don't know.
Okay, let's pull up the odds on favorites.
And do we think that they were that recipient to this point?
Yes.
Because it's tricky. Because I think Wemby technically is still eligible, but he can only miss 3 more games for the rest of the year. Not likely.
Ooh, okay. So right now the favorite for league MVP is Shai.
And I agree that that's
probably
that's where it's going to go.
The next one is Jokic, but he's close.
He's got to miss like 2 games or 1 game.
So Shai is minus 190. Jokic is plus 300. In third place, Cade Cunningham.
I mean,
plus 1,400.
If they end up with the best record in the NBA,
we could be having a real conversation.
He's going to have a shot. He's going to have a shot. But
all right, let's see what else we got.
Cade. I think Jaylen Brown will have a shot.
I didn't see Jaylen Brown on that list.
He's going to have a shot.
And that showed some long odds, too. Let's see. So, NBA War. Oh, yep. Jaylen Brown is plus 8,000 for it.
I should put $5 on that.
And then, so it's
Shai,
Jokic, Cade, Luka plus 2,700, Wemby plus 3,300, Jaylen Brown plus 8,000. Defensive Player of the Year. Right now, Wemby is running away with it. Minus 310.
It's tough because I just don't think I think he's just going to become ineligible.
Yeah, that's the thing. Second place right now is Chat at plus 300.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And then Rudy at plus 1,500.
Yeah, I heard them on the telecast the other night that Rudy is still very much in the running for that.
He's always
Which
going to be
I hate that they've made this like
the big man award.
analytics award because
Correct.
you can't watch the NBA and tell me that
Oscar Thompson.
Stuart Thompson is not defensive player of the year.
He's
Like,
plus 10,000 odds. He has lower odds than Scotty Barnes.
and Scotty plays good defense too, but like that's ridiculous.
Right
Like,
now, NBA Rookie of the Year is Cooper Flag, minus 750.
I don't know if Coop's going to play enough games for it either. Actually,
Second place is Con Knipple. Third place is VJ Edgecombe.
it's going to be close. If Cooper Flag plays enough games, he's going to win.
Shout out to Derek Queen, who's having a good year. I like Derek Queen.
I do too.
Plus 50,000 odds.
Yeah, he's not winning.
Him and Cedric Howard, 50,000 odds.
Edgecombe's kind of slowed down a little bit. I think he's hit the rookie wall.
I think it's more so because Embiid is
back
dominating.
I think it's a 2-horse race.
Mm-hmm. I think VJ can make it interesting.
I think Knipple's he's gotta keep his foot on the gas though, because like he's doing enough that he's getting eyes, but like
best player on that basketball team. Yes.
I don't think so. I think Brandon Moore's still the best player on that team.
Nah, Con Knipple.
He does more. Con can shoot. I give you that.
Hooper. Con Knipple. Most improved player of the year. Who do you think is number one here?
I'm trying to think who was injured in Kawhi?
Most improved?
I don't know. Because you made this whole thing and it's about someone coming off of injury. And
no, that's comeback player of the year.
Ah, okay.
That's comeback player of the year. Denny Avdia, who's having a great year.
Absolutely. I don't even need to hear anybody else. That's the winner.
Well, Jalen Johnson is number 2. Denny Avdia right now is minus 125. Jalen Johnson's plus 200. Jalen Johnson's having a great year.
But
Denny is right now running away with
from last year to this year. No,
it's noticeable. This is somebody who deserves the award. I almost made a terrible joke. All right. Sixth man of the year. Sixth man of the year.
I don't know. That's a good one. Peyton Pritchard again?
Naz Reid right now is the favorite. Plus 170. Following that is Keldon Johnson of the San Antonio Spurs at plus 280.
That one I could see.
Third place, Jaime Jaquez Jr. at plus 500. For sixth man of the year. Let me shout out the other guys on here because they're all having good years. I would assume who just got traded is in fourth with plus 1,300. And then you have AJ Mitchell plus 1,300. And then you have my boy, Reed Shepherd, plus 1,500.
Reed
is also having a really good year. Yeah.
I would give that to Keldon Johnson, though.
Clutch player of the year.
That one is that's a statistical award. So I don't even.
Right now, Anthony Edwards, plus 110.
They do play a lot of close games.
And after that is Tyrese Maxey at plus 350.
They also play a lot of close games.
Cade Cunningham at plus 400.
That's interesting because they usually blow people out.
Shea at plus 750.
They also blow people out.
And then Jamal Murray at 1,500.
Jamal makes sense.
And then Jokic at plus 4,000.
I don't think he's going to get it.
Coach of the year.
Got to be the dude from the Spurs.
No.
BJ? Bickerstaff or whatever.
JB Bickerstaff.
JB.
Minus 200. Second place, Jordan Ott in the Phoenix Suns.
You hate them.
Plus 500, I do. And then Joe Mazzulla, plus 800 in third. And then fourth is Mitch Johnson for the Spurs.
Wow,
that's 1,300.
That's kind of crazy.
It is.
Because I mean, I didn't expect Boston to have the number 2 record in the East, but I also didn't think they were going to stink.
Correct.
I thought the Spurs were going to be fighting for a playing spot,
Yeah.
and they look like they could win the title.
Yeah.
They look like they could win the title, like right now.
Yep. So poo poo to you. Poo poo to you.
Crazy.
But yeah, those are the awards. I think the favorites are warranted for now. It's just if you ask us in a month how this list looks, it could look very different.
It will look very different in a month because we're really going to know what it is in a month.
Mm-hmm. What do we got next, sir?
That's actually it. I'm all set.
Tyreek Hill got released.
He did. Do you think he's going to be a Jet? Because I
No,
don't.
no, no. Uh,
I
I
think he
think
could be a
he's a
Raider,
Chief.
a Chief or a Raider.
I don't think he'll be a Raider.
They can throw
It's a very Raider move.
because they could throw a lot of unnecessary money at him.
But is he gonna play?
I'm very surprised that
Because
everybody's
he didn't just like dislocate his
like
ankle or
his leg exploded.
his knee. Yeah, he tore his ACL and dislocated his knee.
Yes, like it was
So
not pointing the right way.
yeah,
I'm surprised people are like lining up around the corner for him. Like, no disrespect, but like that was that's like a career-ending type injury.
especially for somebody his age,
Whose game is based on speed.
is based on speed. So I think he's only a Chief if he thinks Pat's gonna play.
That also, like Pat might not play next year, so
If Pat plays, Tyreek Hill will be a Chief, unless the Chiefs just sign him to have him just recover with them, and they sign him to a couple-year deal to just be like, "Hey, come home. We didn't want to get rid of you. We miss you."
come home.
Other than that, he may try to just hop onto a Super Bowl contender.
Oh, that's absolutely what he's going to do. It's just a matter of
It wouldn't surprise me if he tried to be
Chiefs?
You know who this screams?
Oh,
Baltimore.
it does scream Baltimore.
It screams Baltimore. Let me go get the high upside, low value, older wide receiver.
But I don't see how him and Zay work. Like
They're the same. It would just be how Waddle and him worked. Also, I don't even know who the offensive coordinator in Baltimore is anymore.
we don't even know what they're trying to do. But
and they quietly released Bradley Chubb. No notification.
Nobody talked about that.
Nobody said anything.
He's going to sign with somebody and change some things.
I don't know. Bradley Chubb stinks. I've never been a Bradley Chubb fan. Highly touted edge rusher who never really had a ton of like sack production.
I hope he comes to Tennessee. I'll tell you.
Never really had a whole ton of sack production. He's just like
he's a disruptor though.
Jadeveon Clowney.
A lot of wasted potential there.
Yeah, but now he's like 30.
And he's still, and I say wasted potential only because he should be like an all-pro because he's actually not bad. Like Clowney's not bad at all.
Well, Clowney, the problem with Clowney is
he's just a guy.
Clowney should have been a fucking all-world player.
That's what I mean. Like
Clowney is one of the
underperformed just because of his ceiling. He never reached his ceiling, but his floor, like what he is right now, he's just a good NFL player. Like that's all.
But
he's just a guy.
Do you call him a bust?
That's what I mean. Like it's hard to say he's a bust when he's a good player. Like he's not a bad player at all.
Yeah, but he was supposed to be transformational.
He's supposed to be what Michael Parsons is. What Myles Garrett is actually.
Yeah, he was supposed to be Myles Garrett. He really was supposed to be Myles Garrett. Like he is the highest graded prospect I think ever. And I don't blame him. His South Carolina tape is fucking insane.
His last game as a Gamecock, that tackle will live in infamy. Infamy.
So I don't know where he goes, but we're getting close to combine time.
Giants could use him too.
The Giants have too much on edge.
You put
They have
him,
nothing but edge.
but if you put him out there now, like as a rotation, if he's washed like you think he is,
Yeah, well, I never
that's
thought he was really good to
like
begin with.
use him as like a Von Miller type of just edge rusher type of guy where he just comes in for third down. Like,
Well, I think the Giants are going to try to get rid of Thibodeau in the next
I
coming
think
months
so.
or so.
I think so too.
So I don't know. There's so much going on. Right. The only thing I know is if Caleb Downs is available, the Giants are going to draft him. I said that a while back because I was like a very hardball thing would him be drafting Caleb Downs.
My coworker asked me what I thought Tennessee was going to do. I told him if Downs is available on the board, as much as I will hate it, that's who Tennessee's going to take because
He's a great player.
He has Salah written all over him.
No, that's actually the opposite.
Salah
doesn't do that.
Never has had a safety that can play like that kid.
Salah has never picked a safety that can do that. That's what we need to go on history here. Salah doesn't value safeties.
I just think he's never had one.
So he's always had chances. He's always had chances. Yet he's been a defense coordinator for how long? And he's never. He would rather go get.
Well, he's very good with his linebackers.
Yeah,
he makes his linebackers just.
Correct. Remember, he had Eric Kendricks come off the couch and look like Fred Warner. He finds guys on the streets in the front seven who will play out of their mind. And then he's good at finding corners and everybody else. Safeties is not his thing. Never has been his thing. He will go and get you a playable safety and then have a top 3 defense.
I think Tennessee's going to take an O-lineman, but it wouldn't surprise me if they took Downs.
Listen, you tell me what the Jets are doing. I'll tell you who cares at this point. Ah, fuck! Everyone's telling me this dude from Texas Tech right now. And I'm like, I think we're overthinking this.
Well, we always do this time of year because now the combine's going to come and we're going to have our generic Dylan random quarterback.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be one. I've already seen a couple that are like, oh, yeah, we're going to have one. The random quarterback that's going to jump off the fucking board that nobody paid attention to during the season because he sucked. And it's going to just pop up and be like, yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Should they take him over Mendoza? I don't know.
And then Anthony's going to be like, oh, you guys should take this guy. I'm like, no.
Anthony, if your franchise does this, you're going to hate your franchise forever.
No, he's really. I think the Jets. Anthony doing the thing he does every year. The Jets should go after this quarterback. This quarterback, like you don't understand where the Jets are. You don't understand where the Jets are, where you think they can just do these things. It's not happening. Right now, I'm scared of Arbel Reese. There's something about him that's horrifying to me. Maybe it's PTSD from last time we took an edge rusher from Ohio State and him being an all-time bust. Fucking Vernon Golston, you fucking bum.
He was supposed to be good though. Like, how can you be mad? You can't tell me you was mad at the pick in the moment though, because he was supposed to be really good. It's not like it was a bad pick. Like
it turned out to be a terrible.
It turned out to be a bad pick, but like I can't
immediately it turned out to be a bad pick. It wasn't even something like it aged like milk. That shit was bad. That was a bad pick right away. And I'm just like, why are we overthinking Ruben Bain?
Because he has small arms, as Rod said. He can't play because his arms aren't long.
I don't understand why we're overthinking this. And, like, I get why we're looking at the kid from Texas Tech because that kid is good. But I don't know why we're overthinking it.
I also think Salah will take him, too.
I don't think he's Salah's type. Based on what I know from Salah, that's not Salah's type of defensive end. Salah likes like quick athletes. I'm not saying Ruben Bain can't do that, but Brent Bain is Dwight Freeney.
A lot of man.
That's a big boy, big strong boy. I think Salah would use him inside if that's something he got. That'd be crazy. That'd be good. I like that.
I don't have a problem with that.
You guys, if Arvell Reese is available, Sal would be like, give me. That's the type of guy Robert Sala would salivate over. And the Jets are gonna just ruin my life. I'm so miserable.
Can't wait.
I hate it. This draft is gonna suck. Free agency is gonna suck. Everything's gonna suck. Kill me now.
Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit the notification button for when we go live. We will be back next week. At some point, everybody else has got to show up to work at some point, Kim. But, at some point, you guys have no idea how the last 2 weeks have gone. There's nobody showing up to work, but it's okay. It's all right. We continue. Everybody can have their winter break.
Not us.
Not us. We're here. We're here. It's time for I'm Him.
Ooh, I'm him. We'll go with the hosting city of the All-Star game, the player representing them, Kawhi Leonard, board man. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard. He had himself, outside of that last game, one of them All-Star game moments, an all-time moment. For me, at least. I thought it was dope. Kawhi's awesome. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard. I hope your contract gets voided.
My I'm Him this week. I don't know. Boardman's not bad. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not keep the false feud alive. Shout out to Ant. I'll give it to Ant. Stealing the MVP from Kawhi. Because that absolutely should have been Kawhi's MVP until they ran out of gas. And Ant just came in and swooped that MVP. And Ant placed his flag down as saying, "Yeah, I'm up next.
I'm that one."
So yeah, Anthony Edwards, I'm him for me for this week. We'll be back. When does spring training? Pitchers and catchers should.
I think they've already reported.
Because the World Baseball Classic is the end is in a couple weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. I know it's before March Madness starts, so
yes,
it's got to be. And I know March Madness is the middle of the month, so
can't wait. Oh, we didn't talk about Darren Peterson
taking himself out the game. We got a couple minutes. I got a couple minutes.
Don't worry, it's not gonna take long. Who gives a fuck? That boy good. Take him 1-1.
Take him 1. Don't listen to Stephen A. Smith saying not to draft him. Take that kid 1 because he's really good. And if he's half-assing right now and playing like that at half-assing, take him now. Take him right now. Run to the podium.
Like, that shit's crazy to me. What? Like, why are we overreacting?
I want to know why. Just because the kid's not rolling around on the ground in pain that he can't possibly have been cramping. Because he was sitting on the bench calm, that means he couldn't have been cramping.
He's one of them ones. Like, you don't need to overthink this. It doesn't need to be, like, he didn't kill anybody. He didn't murder anything. His draft stock's not going to take a hit because of this. They're going to ask what happened here. He's going to say what it is, and then it's going to be done.
And then you're going to realize he scored 20 points in 18 minutes.
He is one of the better players I've seen coming out of the draft in a long time.
And he looks like he will translate right into the NBA. Like I don't see a fall off. Like
He's got one. The thing with him is his physically at his age, he's in a great spot for a guard going into the NBA. Just like Cam Boozer is. Cam Boozer physically is in a great spot going into the NBA, as is AJ Divansta, who physically is in a great spot going into the NBA. These guys are all, they seem like they just can't miss.
AJ, I think he's very good, and he's going to translate to. I would like him to be a little bigger.
Which I think where he is right now at 17, 18, that's a great spot to be in. But which he will fill in a little more. But like these are can't miss guys.
Boozer looks
every bit of 24.
You're gonna say Duke bias, but Boozer looks every bit of like he could play in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
Right now, you could put him on the team and he will produce.
Mm-hmm. No doubt in my mind.
This tournament's gonna be really good too, because like the really good teams are really good. And like Duke's good. Arizona's really good.
I can't wait till I do my bracket. I can't wait till I do my research. Because if anybody understands March Madness, it's your two-time. It's the two-time March Madness winner here. And I'll pay attention to a lot of basketball, college basketball before March. But boy, Mike, when I lock in, I lock in. That's why I've won twice. And I'm locking in again. So, Mike, watch out. Because we're going to be the three-time. If I win three times before you win once, we're going to have a problem. I'll be unbearable.
You already are. Shout out to St. John's, also 14-0 in Big East play.
Oh, one of your 12 teams you root for.
I went to St. John's.
Okay. You were just rooting for NC State in the chat the other day.
That also is a false narrative. I'm not rooting for NC State. I was posting the fact that they blew North Carolina out and was laughing at it.
Okay. Whatever you say, Mike. No. Well, it is what it is, Michael.
And Duke's going to beat them. And I'm going to enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even have a pod since the last time Duke, North Carolina played. What happened?
A horribly officiated game. Like, horribly officiated game.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to convince me otherwise.
You know how I feel about that.
So, yeah, I know how you feel about that, Dylan. And I know you didn't see the game. But just in a vacuum, have you ever seen one team foul one time in an entire
half? Loser shit.
Not only did they foul one time in the entire half, that foul happened a minute and a half into the half. So for 18 game minutes, not one time did North Carolina foul. Not once. Just good tough ball, right?
Tough ball.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. Have you seen the final Duke possession of
nope.
that game?
Nope.
Just check it out.
Nope. No. No.
And as I said, that was a great shot. That's a big time money shot. That three in the corner, that's a big shot. In that game, in that situation where North Carolina hadn't led literally the entire game, that's a as they would call college to NFL, that's a Sunday shot. That's a Sunday shot. Kudos to him for making that shot. Should have never been in that situation. But it's okay. Good thing about these, we'll see him again.
Mm.
We'll see him again. Nobody's counting. Just, 12 more days. Nobody's counting.
Oh, nobody's counting?
Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. Might see him again in the tournament, too, if they don't keep losing. But, neither here or there. Because somebody else was also awfully quiet until that game ended.
I didn't realize that game was going on until James popped in the chat. I was like, oh, that game's on?
Awfully quiet. He knew it was on. He was watching it, and he was quiet because he knew what was going on. But, like I said, got a good whistle that day. Or lack thereof, since it was only one. Only one.
Oh, and Ronda Rousey's fighting.
That fight is 15 years too late, as you said.
Is it bad that I can't wait?
I told you why I can't wait. I hope it all plays out just like I said to. Just like I said. I hope she kills Gina.
Really?
90 seconds. Snap her arm.
Really?
Snap it. Just so she could be like, yeah, I still got it. Yeah. Hey, Dana, let me get back in this cage again. These girls, I got it. I'm back. I'm rested. Yeah.
Just so she gets beat the fuck up in the UFC
again. Then the truth comes out again.
But what happened to Gina Carano?
Just Gina beats Ronda.
Fuck out of her.
Ronda is a bigger fraud than I even originally thought. Because I already think she's a one-trick pony, but I think she mastered that one trick, and
Gina
you have to give her credit.
Was nice.
Gina could fight. I never thought she would be able to beat Ronda, though. When that fight should have happened, I thought Ronda would win because Ronda is a one-trick pony, and that one trick is what Gina doesn't do well.
At that point in time. At that point in time, if you were a dominant one-trick pony in the women's bantamweight, you could just run through the women's bantamweight until you find somebody else who actually does this shit.
And Gina was a very good fighter, but Gina's one weakness was her ground game, which is why I thought Ronda would have beaten her.
And the problem with Ronda going into this later part of her career was her coaches kept on telling her that she could box.
She cannot.
And she cannot. And she would get beat the fuck up. Badly. So Gina's got size on her, man.
Gina is bigger than her. Ronda has the Kobe Covington thing where everyone says, and to all of the Kobe hits hard. Like, he actually has some power. The problem is he don't know how to throw a punch. He can't set it up. He can wrestle. He absolutely can wrestle. His gas tank is good. But
I could agree with you that he doesn't know how to put together punches well, but he could throw a punch.
He can throw a punch.
Like, he's talented.
Clearly.
He's a talented fighter.
Can't box, though.
I think you're disrespecting him by putting him in the same conversation as fucking Ronda.
He boxes better than Ronda. But my point to that was going to be
he's a world-class boxer compared to Ronda.
Hits hard, so she falls in love with that because she hits hard.
Does she hit hard, though?
I mean, she's hurt girls with punches. She's hurt girls with strikes. So you can also throw in that, like, when you don't expect her to throw a punch and she hits you in the face, I mean, she knows how to throw a punch. I hope she snaps Gina's arm quick.
Is it bad that I hope Gina beats the fuck out of her?
I don't really even care who wins, as long as they lose their next fight.
I don't think Gina's fighting again after this. Gina's a little long in the tooth for this.
That's why Ronda needs to win. Because Ronda's ego would make her get back in the cage again.
Well, they tried to get this in the UFC.
Ronda's ego if she
Dana
looks
said,
good.
"No, I'm good." He's like, "Ronda, you stink." Ronda, that's so 2015. We're 2026 now, and I got guys calling other guys the F word in press conferences. We can't have you here.
Gina saw that and was like, "Oh, it looks
I'm
like
in.
my kind of guy. My
She's like,
kind of
I'm
guy.
in.
My kind of sport."
I sent a post to the group chat that like perfectly like embodied how I feel. It's like, it's a shame Gina Carano's still so damn fine. It's a goddamn shame because I hate her.
Like I said about Sean Strickland, he was so much more likable before he started talking. Gina was a lot more likable when she didn't talk.
Because, man, it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame.
Like a
oh well.
Hope Ronda snaps it like a toothpick.
The thing is, I just kind of hate Ronda too, for different reasons.
I have, like you, I have plenty of reasons to not like that woman. But like I said, all we need is for her to uh, get Gina out of here quick, and then try to make a comeback. Because I'm telling you, her ego will.
Oh yeah, but who would she fight?
Good question.
That's the problem we would get into. Do you throw her into like a top 5 fight right off rip?
Yep.
Well, we're asking her to get her beat the fuck up. So
Women's, but like, you telling me you're not going to throw her in there with Juliana Pena immediately? Immediately.
The problem is that fight would do money.
Immediately.
And it wouldn't last long. Because Juliana Pena will beat the fuck out of her.
I'm like, where are you going with this? Because
Juliana Pena will beat the fuck out of her.
I know how that fight's ending.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. It won't last long. They beat the fuck out of her.
You notice I didn't even mention Kayla because.
Oh yeah, no, beat the fuck out of her too.
Oh man,
Taylor Harrison beat the fuck out of her.
I almost wish Ronda's ego was. I think Ronda's too smart for that.
No.
You think her ego's that is?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Her ego was big enough to make her think after like 3 years of not fighting, she'd go and just fight Amanda Nunes.
And try to throw hands with her. Didn't try to grab her until she got hurt.
Just tried to box with a girl who punches like this. You're not going to hit her. She has long arms, and she punches over. And you don't know how to fight.
That's what I mean. I hope she beats Gina in like 90 seconds. And then like I can fight Kayla. Oh, please.
God, you just want to set her up for a fucking ass whooping.
Please give that to me. I will be right there with the popcorn watching the I don't want to give that streaming network any play, but yes.
It's gonna be on Netflix. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
it'll be on that one.
Yeah. I can't believe she signed with Jake Paul to do this fight.
Does it surprise you though?
I think this will be a better fight than anything he's done.
Especially recently.
I'm interested to see what the rest of that card looks like.
I know. That's going to be interesting. Is he still got more money to throw at Anderson Silva? Anderson, put on the MMA one more time.
Because, like, it's got to be some type of partnership, unless it's literally just like, hey, we're live for this fight and this fight only. Because he doesn't work with PFL anymore. That contract's up. Boy, what a fucking robbery that contract was.
Grand Theft Auto.
So, I don't know, unless you try to put boxing fights on at the same time.
Which he might. I've seen that before.
And then bring the cage out. So, I have no idea. I'm interested, though. Once I saw it, I was like, I'm in. They got me again.
I did too. And so
They got me
damn it,
again.
Dylan, he got us again. He got us again. But I'm in.
Team Gina.
Team Rhonda. Team Rhonda. All right, we'll be back. Hopefully, the guys will be here. For James's favorite part of the year, he sure ain't been here to talk it yet, ain't he?
Somebody who loves this type of work ain't at work.
Just one more time.
Damn
Shout
shame.
out to Swerve.
Shout out to Swerve.
Shout out to Royce Keys. Very good interview, too, if you haven't seen it.
Shout out to Kurt Angle. For no reason other than he just popped on my Twitter timeline. Shout out to Kurt Angle.
The Olympic champion, Perk Angle.
Perk Angle. Shout out to Team USA. Just one gold in female hockey.
Female hockey. I think by the time we get back, I think the men's hockey will be done by the time we get back. So hopefully we have something to talk about there too. Because I'll be tuning in if they get that far in Canada. I'll be there for that.
Winter Olympics suck.
They're not very good. But all right, we're gonna end this.
We move.
From Podcast Poppy. I'm Big Mike. Have a great night.